essential for those of us who've been in this manifestation, this creation, and this spiritual walk for a while. Have you ever felt like you are making progress, actually making progress, only to hit what feels like a wall? You've been doing the journaling, you show up with the belief, you even start to see actual results. Then out of nowhere, things slow down, or they shift, or they get messy. It feels like your life is falling apart. One thing after another goes what you consider to be wrong. That's not really failure. That's the spiral. You see, manifestation isn't a straight road like we want it to be. It's not a straight road. It's not point A to point B to point C, etc. It's a spiral. You pass through familiar lessons that includes old doubts and energies and any repeated patterns that you may have come through before, but from a new level each particular time. Each time. The spiral doesn't mean that you're back at the starting point. What it means is that you're being invited to deepen your alignment. You're being invited to deepen your alignments. And today's conversation is about learning to recognize the spiral. Not as a setback, though, but as a cycle of growth, a sacred cycle of growth. This is manifestation in motion. It's going to be a really good podcast today. You guys have picked a really good day to join us. Every day is a good day if you're at ReThink Podcast. Thank you for being a part of the podcast. If you're the first time or this is your 1,001st time, welcome in. Make sure you go ahead and join us in terms of subscribing. Don't forget who we are and where we are. Don't forget who we are and where we are. It's my pleasure. My name is Kelly to welcome you into the podcast. I always feel like we've got something very important, very informative to share with you. So sit back, relax, put on your seatbelt, put on, most importantly, your listening ears, because we're going to go to an opportunity and solution and a practice today that could, in fact, begin to change the dynamics of your life and the way that you're living. And the end result, really switch what you're seeing as a solution, as a manifestation. There's an opportunity today for you, for me, as we go through this information. So make sure that you've got your listening ears on. We're going to jump straight into it. Listen, I would love for you to support the podcast. There are many ways to do it. I want you to go in the show notes and pick any way that you like to do it. Channel membership, it doesn't matter to me. There are digital products out there that can help support you, help support us. It's a win-win. So go into the show notes and make sure that you appraise yourself of all the valuable things that we have there. I'm super anxious to get into this, so let's rock and roll. So what's the opportunity? Oh, by the way, we are in the midst, almost at our 15th day of our 30-day to manifestation. We're doing a 30-day manifestation and monetization. At the end of these 30 days, we will have uncovered and revealed a way for you to generate revenue from the things that you love, the things you're passionate about. That's what this series is about. So if this is your first day, you don't know anything about this, go back to day 1 and listen up. Today's to day 14. Today's to day 14, the manifestation spiral. And if this is something you're interested in, certainly join us each and every day as we get to our 30 days to manifestation and monetization. Let's rock and roll, guys. What's the opportunity for today on day 14, the manifestation spiral? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I actually have the answer here. If you don't understand the spiral, you might misread. I don't want to get too woo-woo, but you might misread what's considered or could be considered divine timing. You might misread it as a delay. When things don't go the way we want, we tend to believe we're going backwards, we're not going forward, we're not making progress, something's gone wrong. That's not always the case. You might quit when you're actually closer than you've ever been before. If you never read Acres of Diamond, you should read it. What's the top opportunity here? Missed opportunity. Well, surrender. Learning to flow with the cycle instead of forcing the outcome. And this, my goodness, is certainly a message for me. Learning to flow with the cycle. Today, something really good happened with me and for me. I was really excited to see it finally. Because up until now, I thought, man, I've been doing all this and I've been doing all that, and it seems like it's kind of going in I won't say in the wrong direction, but it certainly wasn't going the direction I thought it should. But here's the thing, I don't really know, right? You don't really know because you have enough light to show you the next 5 feet or next 10 feet. You don't really know what the path is going to do. The lesson for me today was to still have that knowing, right? That you know that eventually everything works out for you. I'm not saying I don't know in that sense, but I don't know the next step is my point. And your next step could look to you like failure. Your next step could look to you like complications or obstacles and things like that. What I'm telling you from a personal point of view, trust the process. Nothing else. Trust the one who is unveiling the process to you. So here's some examples. You manifest a new opportunity, but it stirs up old fears. The spiral is revealing your next layer of healing. If you get into a new opportunity, some of the old activity comes up, some of those old fears. What does the spiral do? Well, it's revealing to you some things that you still need to deal with, some layers of healing. Next example, you feel stuck even though you're doing everything right. Have you ever felt that way? You're doing the journaling, you're doing the meditation, you are doing all of your practices. I hesitate to say believing, but you are knowing that these things are working in your favor. The spiral is preparing you for a deeper embodiment. Things get deeper. Your spirit, you're going to always expand, and you can expect a higher level, a deeper level. And lastly, you're revisiting a challenge that you thought you've already overcome. The spiral is helping you to respond with more power this time. You're revisiting a challenge. Some of our challenges involve health or food or sex and or alcohol or drugs or different things, or even mental negativism or being pessimistic or doubting. Whatever it is, whatever your challenge is, you thought you've overcome that. But here it comes back again. Embrace it, because the spiral is helping you to go deeper into it so that you can be better with it. So when you honor the spiral, you stay in momentum, even when the path begins to bend. And it's going to bend in ways that you don't anticipate. Really, the best advice I have to you is stop trying to anticipate. I'm swallowing all my words today. Stop trying to anticipate the pattern, the path, and just embrace and know that all things work together for your good. Know that everything works out for you. Just know it. This must be part of that. Whatever this is, it must be part of that. What is that? That is, everything works out for me. Everything works out for my good. All things work in my favor. That's the that. What this is, I don't know. But this must be part of that. Here's some daily practices. Here's some solutions for us. What do? Here's how we work with the spiral. Number one, we name the season. Name the season. Are you expanding, integrating, shedding, or preparing? Are you expanding, integrating, shedding, or preparing? Number two, detach from the outcome. This, to me, the more I study, my goal obviously is to master, but it's difficult to detach from outcomes. For me, it has been difficult because those mean something to me. And detachment is one of those things where you must allow it to be. Allow it to be. So focus on your frequency, not on the finish line. Focus on how you feel, not on what's happening right now. Focus on how you feel, knowing that you're the signal. Remember, we talked about in day 13, you are the signal. You're pulling this thing towards you. Know that this process works. Know that this good feeling emotion, this vibratory effect is having its work. This is the work, if you want to call it that. Next, return to practice. Reground in your daily rituals. What do you know to be true? What do you know to work? Your practices, your journaling, gratitude, meditation, yoga. These things have put you in a frequency of thanksgiving, frequency of gratitude, a frequency on the level where the things that you want to manifest are, on the level where the person that you realize you are actually exists. Do those things that keep you on that level. Okay? Next thing, look for the lesson. Always ask the question, what is this moment trying to tell me? What is this moment embodying? What is this moment about? When you run up against something that feels like a wall, instead of rebelling or being like, cursing the moment, embrace it. Say to yourself, universe, what are you trying to show me? I've been here before. What is it that I did not comprehend? What is it that I didn't learn? Life is a lesson. Life is a classroom, and every day is a lesson. And if you're repeating lessons, then ask for help. What is it? What is it that I'm not getting here? Show me, help me. Lastly, celebrate the climb. Acknowledge how far you've already come. This is so important. Give yourself credit. We don't do enough of this. Give yourself credit. Listen, you have sought out a podcast like this. You're taking the time to go through 30 days of adhering to and listening to and creating practices within your life, lifestyle enhancements that could really change you. And you're doing all this. No one's forcing you to do this. This is available to everyone. Not everybody's taking the time to enhance themselves. You have an innate ability to want to not only help others, but to help yourself. Celebrate your climb. Acknowledge how far you've already come and the progress that you've made. Everyone can't do everything perfectly. Okay? Do the best you can. Do the best you can. And congratulate yourself for what you're doing. Just know that the spiral is not a problem. It's a pattern. It's not a problem. It's a pattern. And once you see it, you'll ride it with peace instead of panic. If you're on the waters and there's a tidal wave or some sort of tsunami action going on, or storm, it's very unsettling. It is. But I do think if you understood the experience of your captain and of the situation, that you could be more calm and say, listen, number one, you know what? I think, let me change the analogy, because I think about this every time I fly. At 35,000 feet, to panic is nonsensical. To yell and scream is absolutely nonsensical. You got to know that this flight crew, this captain, this pilot has enough hours behind him and under his belt to successfully take you from point A to point B. And you got to embrace it. You want to believe it. You just got to know it. And then arrest your emotions. Or you, because they belong to you. Arrest your emotions and say, listen, here's what we're doing today. We're convicted in the fact that we're going to make it. I know it seems bumpy. I know it seems cloudy. I know the storms are raging. But this must be part of that. I've already envisioned me landing, or me getting off from the port, or me surviving this health scare, or me getting this new job, or me in this relationship. I've already envisioned me doing this. So I know what the end result is going to be. So this must be part of that. Somehow this is going to end up in success. I don't know how, but somehow this is going to end up there. So here we go. Call to action. What can we do every day? Understanding and riding the manifestation spiral, what you can do is unlock consistency within the process, within your progress, even when things don't look linear, when things don't look great to you. It's important for you to not go immediately and dig up the seed just every time a storm comes. Let it go. Less self-doubt, more trust in the divine, in source, in timing. Stop quitting too soon. Stop allowing the thoughts of quitting to come to you and to rest with you without any agitation. I've told you several times before in other podcasts that when a thought comes to you that's uncomfortable or that's negative, you need to arrest that thought. Where did you come from? This is not a thought I want to have. Prove yourself. You're not welcome here. You want positivity and you want to end up where you want to be. Now, stop quitting too soon. Start growing through what's unfolding. Acceptance, and moving forward. All right, 5 daily practices. Journaling is number 1. Let's start with this prompt. Where am I in the spiral today? If you're in a spiral, write it down. Where am I today? Number 2, surrender statement. This is happening in the morning. A morning surrender statement. I trust the timing of my life. More than that, I trust source. I trust the universe to know where I am is where I need to be. And tomorrow and the next day and the next day, everything works in divine timing. And I trust the timing of my life. That's number 2. Number 3, midday check-in. Very important. Let's use some breath work here. Breathe and ask yourself, what is this moment teaching me? If life is a lesson in a classroom and all these really great analogies, what should I be learning today? I feel like there's something I am missing. What should I be learning today? Number 4, evening reflection. Track how your day's gone. Track how you responded differently to old patterns. Old patterns will come up. It's up to you not to read too deeply into those things, to know that the spiral is taking you into different elements of the same pattern. It's okay. You're going to learn more, better, and deeper of how to deal with this. Number 5, gratitude. Thank your past self for bringing you here. Be thankful that your past self and even your future self are bringing you to these places, to places where you can be refined and renewed and regenerated, even stronger, even better, the best version of yourself. These are steps that are necessary. Think of this as necessary protocol for you to realize the person that you are, that you want to be. Okay? So, this has been day 14, the manifestation spiral, learning to ride the cycles. Okay? Learning to ride the cycles. Tomorrow, we're going to do day 15. We're going to get into everyone has a gift. This is the fun part. We're going to start talking about your passions and the work that you love to do. And we're going to begin to build a way for you to create revenue around the things that you really, really love to do. It's important, if you haven't listened to day 1 through 13, that you do that. Okay? Be prepared for tomorrow. I'll look for you then. Thank you guys so much for supporting the podcast. I'll talk to you soon.